win this one, and we're in the playoffs.
I've never been to it. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been to New York.
Oh, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water. I think it would be safe.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
The easiest way to get tickets is via the Denver Nuggets app. Head on in today.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White there to make the backcourt. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Buzelis. And it's Tiny in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Here we go. So the Nuggets with the tip. Now here's Murray. Jokic with a screen on Giddey. Murray from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Here's Tiny to the middle. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Tiny, covered by Jokic. Tiny, no good. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. Here's Murray. Hook it off the crossover. Murray's got 5.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Here's Tiny, defended by Gordon. Tiny passes to Dosunmu. Inside, 4 on the clock, and the shot goes.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And here's Murray. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Jokic finds Porter. And here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. No good from outside. Here's Buzelis, defended by Murray.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Here's Tiny. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. Pass to Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint. Buzelis. And that one is hammered home.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Leading by 5. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Now here's Dosunmu. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers. Down low. Oh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Coach, one guy who's shown a lot of growth on the offensive side of the ball is Dosunmu.
Yeah, it seems like the game is slowed down for him. And that's why everything he does looks better now. His first step, his decision-making, all of it, Brian.
And he's good on the second. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Count it. Good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Jokic in the post. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's White. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. Number 1, Chicago. Second, the Nuggets.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
Murray against Giddey. Murray, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Buzelis to the middle. Here's Tiny. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. The Nuggets lead by 8. Here's Murray. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Tiny. And he also played really well in the win against the Lakers. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Picked by Murray. And here's Gordon from the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dosunmu, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Dosunmu's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Gordon. Launches a 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. Down low. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Great positioning on the putback.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Tiny. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Nuggets lead by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Lakers was outstanding. He contributed 52 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at the Nuggets, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they've been middle of the pack all year. Losing to some opponents that they would have trampled last season.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
He hits the 2nd from the line. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Here's Tiny. He's got 5. Got it. Tiny's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Westbrook. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Outside Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Second chance shot. And Vucevic lays it up and in.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Denver leading by 8. Outside Porter. Jokic with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Here's Tiny to the paint. Here's Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Inside. Stolen by Ball. Here's Tiny. He's got 7. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Bulls trail by 6. Here's Tiny. 9 points in the game. Dosunmu left side. Down low. Gordon with a steal. Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. The floater. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasize boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jokic has got 16 points now.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's Tiny. 11 points in the game. Here's Dosunmu. Porter pulls it in. Denver leading by 6. 1:14 left in the first. Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And we have seen Ball add some muscle over the years so that he can power through that contact.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Vucevic with some nice D. He takes it in. Nice shot by Tiny. He's got 13.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. Now Jokic. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Herter. For 3, Westbrook. And it's Chicago with a board. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Herter penetrating. And he throws it down with one hand.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Denver. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins outside. Here's Tiny. Rebounded by Denver. Westbrook outside. And the layup is good. Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
To the paint. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Porter. Collins a screen. Tiny. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
To the middle. From 11 feet away. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And over the last month, here are the point guards who sit at the top of the league in rebounding. In the third spot, Russell Westbrook. Fourth, Josh Giddey.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work, too.
Brown's checked in for Strother. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. Brown's shot is good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Well, Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade and move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Bulls trail by 4. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. White goes back up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Can't hit from in close.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got his second bucket of the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
To the inside. Here's Porter. Westbrook outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Outside Porter. Inside. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Porter against Williams. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
He misses the free throw. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Jamal Murray is checked in for the Nuggets. And the second free throw is good. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find a mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 3. Down low. Tiny, no good.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Here's Porter. Solid defense from Williams. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Tiny. He's got 17. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Uses the glass on the layup. Buzelis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Back to Murray. Jordan with a screen on Giddey. Murray from outside. Rebounded by Tiny. Tiny's got 4 rebounds now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddey's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
Pass to Tiny. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Watson with it, fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Jokic is checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Michael Porter. And Murray drops them both.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
To the paint. And the basket by Horton Tucker. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Tipped. Driving inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Lonzo Ball's checked in for White. We'll stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniform, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Bulls leading by 3. Here's Tiny. He's got 17 to the middle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's the break. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved, keeping everyone engaged.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Westbrook outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Here's Tiny. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
On defense, the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brown, defended by Horton Tucker. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And so here is Chicago. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Vucevic finds Herter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Kevin Herter at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Good on the second one. Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Here's Murray. Pounded by Ball. Ball against Murray. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Moving it up. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Ball against Murray. There's the 3. All no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
That gives them the lead. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Ball. And there's 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. There's Herder with the 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Back to Porter. And the shot falls short that time.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Herder finds Ball. Now here's Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Vucevic against Jokic. Porter. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Herder, screen on Murray. Ball surveys the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herder. And it's Denver with a rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brown. They kick it out to Murray. Second chance effort. Misses from close range. Ball with it. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about a shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And Kitty has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2 on the court for Chicago. Kitty and White pair to make the backcourt. Ellis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Tiny in at the 5.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Denver leading by 4. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian, and for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, it seems like White's got that in-between range figured out.
Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Tiny. He's got 17. Dosunmu outside. Here's Tiny. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Kitty. Dosunmu outside. It's tipped. Stolen by Jokic. Murray with it. Dosunmu picks him up. This one for 3. And Jamal Murray gets the 3. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Porter gets the bucket.